Yesterday we learned about how to calculate the area of an entire circle, and today we're going to continue practicing with the area formula, but instead focus on quarter and semicircles. So the problem below says to find the area of the following semicircle. So if I look at the star chart, I know that there's only one formula for the area of a circle, which is A equals pi r squared. But do we have a full circle in our problem? No, we have a semicircle. So what would we have to do to find the area of half of the circle? Well, we would need to cut it in half, because if I continue drawing a full circle, I see that we only have half of it. So we're going to keep that in mind as we go ahead and write out the area formula and begin to solve. So I know we need the radius, we need r, and I see that we have the entire length from one side to the other of a circle, which means this is the diameter. Okay, so what would I have to do to find the radius? Well, I know that the radius is half of the circle. It almost looks like a little pokeball over here. So I need to cut 14 in half, or divide by 2, to get the radius. And I know 2 goes into 14 7 times. So our radius is 7 centimeters. Alrighty, so now I can go ahead and substitute that into our equation. Now, if I look at 7 squared, what does that tell me to do? Well, it tells me to multiply 7 to itself, so 7 times 7, to write it 2 times. And I know 7 times 7 is 49. And I know pi is 3.14. So sometimes you may see the area written out like this, where they stop and they just leave 49 and the pi smushed together as the answer. We like to be thorough with our work, so we're going to actually substitute 3.14 with pi. But just in case you've already seen this, that is also a correct answer and a correct place to stop if the question is telling you. So we're going to multiply 3.14 times 49, 9, 12, 27, 28, placeholder, 16, 5, 12, let's add 4, 5, 15, and there's 2 numbers behind the decimal point, so there needs to be 2 numbers behind the decimal point here. So the area is 153.86 centimeters squared. Okay, but this is actually the area of a semicircle, so half of a circle. So what do we need to do to find the area of only half of it? Well, let's go ahead and cut that area in half. So let's also divide by 2. So this is the area of a circle. So we need to divide it by 2 to find the area of a semicircle. And we're going to label it that way in just a second. So bringing up our decimal point, drawing out our seats, and beginning to divide. That's 6. Bring down the 18. That's 9. That's 0. Bring down the 6. So the area of the semicircle, I'm going to put an S there, is 76.93 centimeters squared. So let's just stamp. To find the area of a semicircle, we need to find the area of the entire circle first, and then we need to divide it by 2 to find the semicircle. Let's try one on our own.